Since the end of the 19th century, the United States was the undisputed hegemonic power in Latin America, asserting its economic, political, and military dominance. But in the last 2 decades, that's changed.
China's perceived as a major economic superpower that has displaced the U.S. in 12 countries in Latin America. It has come to fill a void that will make it the most relevant economic power outside the region for the next 20 years, probably, or more.
The United States is still Latin America's largest investor, but its share is dropping steadily, while China has displaced the U.S. as South America's main trading partner, except for Colombia. The China Development Bank and China Export-Import Bank are providing $141 billion in loan commitments to regional governments. Investments are in energy and infrastructure, including ports and railways. And while China offers carrots, the Trump administration is using commercial and foreign policy sticks to try to offset what it calls China's threat to U.S. strategic interests.
This is a new reality. It's not enough for the United States to say we don't want Chinese presence in our ports, in regional infrastructure, or the distribution of electricity. There has to be an incentive, a positive presence.
Amid threats of using U.S. military force to take back the Panama Canal, Panama has signed an agreement to allow the Pentagon to use former U.S. military bases around the waterway for training American troops, even though this violates the Panama Canal treaties. South America is less susceptible, but equally exposed when it comes to the China-U.S. trade war. Chile is a perfect example. It was the first Latin American country to sign a bilateral free trade agreement with the United States and then with China. Now, a planned $80 million Chinese observatory in Chile's Atacama Desert has been put on hold after the Trump administration complained that it posed a potential military threat. No one is sure how far the U.S. is willing to go or how China could respond.
For South America and Latin America in general, where there are interests in both the US and China, the best strategy is to find a balance and intelligent autonomy through the use of diplomacy.
For the vast majority of Latin American countries, there is no other option, because as things stand, they can't afford to take sides. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, Santiago.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.